OKFM 101.7.
All right, so Stonebwoy has signed a global deal with Universal Music Group under the division of Def Jam Records, 0207 Def Jam and Def Jam Africa. Def Jam Africa, which was launched in 2020, where they will represent his music across Africa, whilst Def Jam Recordings will become his label home in the US. Cheche Mukakra, Asen Krofwati, Def Jam and Universal Music.
Yeah.
But omunim difference ne Universal Music any Def Jam no it's saying Oko Universal Music website ube sub records bebre. I went to their site.
Yeah.
And I mean who say Oko Universal more Def Jam records bebre. Esha say eti chechemu o international deal send here.
Me da say say that o kind Universal record label no almost subsidiary labels bebre and no asena Def Jam. And there is more 0207 Def Jam Yankee. There are several labels, and I'm saying even Krano, they might probably, if I'm not mistaken, have links with Island Records. There's a lot of records under the whole Universal label umbrella. And as we have all heard the good news now, this is actually one of its kind, and it's been a long time coming, and it's I only give glory to God for being being about to start with me like this, because right now, like it's being said, it's a global deal whereby I have all these subsidiary labels representing me in various territories. And when I say representing me, I mean my works, because it's business irrespective. So my music, my career, my catalog, would be controlled and represented by a label as big as Universal Music, whereby the Def Jams will be the ones to be holding different, in different territories. The Def Jam divisions would handle all of the business that matters.
Okay, so this is very big, very huge, and for me as an industry person and how I understand the music business, now me person me Stonebwoy, me deal with Universal Records and Def Jam no saying about it is here say obi person on this Stonebwoy event or Nigeria or Kenya or South Africa or Def Jam Africa and now Universal and I saw who Bernard music or Ghana.
Good. Obe to me, I contacted Def Jam Africa same way because Ebeba Anna deal no so is a partnership at the more than say it's also Bernard Music Group still has it still holds its grounds Kanaha and also works with the labels that I'm being signed to. So if you contact through Def Jam in America, it will still come over. But especially I would wish that they deal with the individual, areas that they are. So America, you can easily contact the American team. So Africa, and so I can easily contact the Def Jam team. If you're in Ghana, you can easily contact Bernard Music Group. So, baby, I'll be Fabiano, Ebeba be do. Yes, so say this, team ni na ye KCSC. First na KB a Bernard Music Group on Kwana say no I go yi.
I'm personally excited about this deal for one reason. We've had conversation on Ghana music going global and how our artists will go global. Na debi ani ekasa da be na Ghana nyobeko international da be na Ghana nyobeko international, not say Ghana ni akwakobo show UK akwakobo show Germany akwakobo show ewa, but ye benya presence and we thank God say Universal Music and Def Jam dealy we have Stonebwoy's brand being handled by this international record label. My question is, who artists, Nigerian artists, headlining shows, concerts in America, in the UK, in Canada. But Ghana for shows no obibebo no more feature. What does this deal or partnership, holds for you as, an artist who can represent our country, the continent, in various regions of the world?
Okay, pertaining to events, this deal is actually a good one, whereby we're just starting to use the platform and the accesses that these deals control globally to be able to push an artist like myself through. Because most often, we check here out to me say, say the kind in Nigeria, and be a headline we were hani no say, who tailor na say who follow progress now. We realize say, 150 precopen to me, yes, a team now just a labels, because all of these Nigerian top artists are signed to these same international labels. The Sonys and the Def Jams and the Universals. They weave you through the market. They use their machinery and their plugins to make sure say you are situated in a place where the world can hear you. The first day I'm releasing and you say therapy. That first day, I went on Lane Zoe's show. A friend says Zoe Lane, one Abrante. You ever say Zane Lowe's show is the biggest morning show, and you can realize say only a plug. I don't know CKB anywhere to me. I'm also plug in CC. It's controlled by the top labels. Say access be saying na yeba benya na afi. International say wow share Def Jam labels, Def Jam website, and you may be they are total pay that they are total. And they said the American team is working, is pushing playlists. So I'm a dana kasano to me say, and you can say after the be rare different audience. Into sano say or chinebi na mu say you show America. Not just say my working grounds ni mu nyina to extend say Yankopon ya dom say nyom no so eni. That's then we'll be able to gain all those foreign fans to be able to also represent Ghana to them. This is a big deal. Say they can pertaining shows now. You be fan one step at a time. Now your bumpire say you be support now. You say kind of when I say to me more pressure. Hey, now you to me support now. It to me be a quite PMI.
Before Def Jam and the Universal Music, Bebano. Na 2015 wako wini BET Best International Act. Na wa collaborate with Kerry Hilson, with Sean Paul, with Burna Boy, Zlatan, Davido, Diamond Platinum, Sizzla, before Def Jam and Universal Records.
Alpha Blondie money now.
Now why you waiting? And Def Jam abay Universal abay. And the biggest artists in the world, and Omode Babe Custom Boy.
Oh, artists will be big platforms will be accesses will be and no aka say you to me edu rera intina nyamiadom yenya edwumadie we am ye ne omobabe no ade enija aba because said no I would have had to do all these edwuma amaye nyina to be able to get the type of deal amikitani say no. Wow, say bia man to me am bomb one more than yamiadom am bam be doom pempen so am we ya ebia deal no enye as global as this. Has it American no? We've been working on this one for like 5 years now to make sure say yenya deal be say ya launch no one kasa hu ye representatives ni na be free baby America for no mean to me I am but still no. It was the presence is huge. So with DHR, the support and the resources I have able to say in a day. But you say a huge because who and penswa media drain do and sana or mobile Bernita music group Eddie Jumani do and sana partnership near the eba. International say we can only get bigger from here. Say be na me adom na say and ebe koyi so. Ube say is say I started here some type of wonders ebe be a kwan ama mene kind of now because it takes only one person to be able to prove themselves, at a certain level for the rest to come in.
Universal Music, they are very big in the area of A&R, artists and repertoire, digital innovation, social responsibility, investor relation, music publishing, distribution, and marketing. Nije sempa de magana say yenya ye artist or UMG so. Now, says ya wako UMG so na music a wo be no. Ghana for music and I'll be Africa music and I'll be and our global music and I'll be. And what kind of music are you going to do?
Pacho Bedasi. Me music me ya and one am but say pese you ko enim dia na say to me envision audience na ye pese ye de omo be kan ye ho no. Na you to me din ya maybe frame no almost to me feel. Oh, I quite say high life na me gidi say high life no say the omo too high life you know na me read the story I say yen papa for no omo koboma foreigners. Into that is where they also read foreigners no almost omo body omo be feel. And omo name is channel no high life. Into they say no I have to do a higher life type of thinking to be able to emerge the sounds. Into foundation in there and free.
There's a follow-up question to this question.
Matt.
You share legendary Bob Marley, Nesta.
Yeah.
When he was signed up to international, music record label. Yeah. Jamaica, but he does music for say Free Zimbabwe.
Yes.
What do you say?
Yes.
I mean, like he became the voice of the world.
Thinking global.
Thinking global.
Yes, yes.
In that sense, na unyuma ubeyeno can universal music influence the type of songs that you do and the message or the theme of your songs? Is that in the agreement?
Oh, there's a possibility, and if there's going to be an influence, that means it's for the better. It can't be for the worse. Well, because they are building do baby into say yes to us what it wouldn't be wise to eradicate the foundation. So we will just have to add on, think smart, and also see how a bit to me open the tentacles into. That's what I think we will do. And the good thing is I retain creative control, 100% creative control, which is Brenita Music Group. But as a bigger team, it is only wise to sit at a table, put heads and heads together. But say will be a consign to say there, on to me yes say there. That's not the kind of agreement I have with them. I still have creative control. All right. Yeah, say a bit to Mama Music, I appeal it to a bigger audience.
When Def Jam Records breaking news on Twitter, on their Twitter handle, almost say they've signed up to a Stone Boy Afro pop artist, and I like, hey, the man is a Afro dancehall artist. You were telling us something, a genre that we don't know. Do you represent the genre that Universal Records, Def Jam, a publisher and Sadio Mokano?
Medasi. Check publishing so a detailed published report yet in the tintin, or you can see the details no where you find out reggae, dancehall, Afrobeat and Afropop. So let me say tweet any mistake there, but what it is that we saw it. We actually, it's not that deep. It's just like they say, also the popular music, also like Afrobeat, foreigners who Afrobeat, all they see is Afrobeat. They don't care say be our reggae fra now ye way fra now ye safra. They just have a popular name for it. So that Afro pop is what stands over there for. I just want Ghanaians to be re-encouraged. That doesn't mean say I'm going to do Afro pop strictly. Debbie.
Before this interview, me take it time call Universal Music in the Def Jam website could read near Makakra about them. Hitherto and Kamen Koyesa because I don't have any interest. Yeah. Because our artist ewo Def Jam and my manager. Then I got to know say Def Jam 2020 na omubie branch of Africa. Yeah. Def Jam ba Africa and chair. Now on their website they've published about 9 artists in Africa. Yeah. Nadia Nakai, Casper Nuvest, Nasty C, Larry Gaga, Chego Vector, etc. There was no Ghanaian artist on the list. Now me busame say, and then away a catch on my attention here. I'm about Africa 2 years in. No more for any Ghanaian artist in Toso. And then away just 2 years of about Africa. They've signed you on.
Okay, which is Def Jam Africa, no, right?
Yes, Def Jam Africa.
But you heard I said it is a subsidiary of Universal. But so Universal has been here for quite some years now. But I think we all have seen the growth of African music dominating the scene lately, or gaining the attention that it actually needs, or attention now a fatano is getting there. So I think more of these corporates can as a business, no. It is how to do and I say you are somebody that can actually, fit their bill and hit the global stage with all the requirements. I think you stand a chance of actually working with it, the likes of these. I pray to say I shouldn't be the only Ghanaian artist that would have gone this far. What I say, we hope more of us will just maintain Naya Bambi, because we need these machineries to get to the world stage. If not, because all these Nigerians are who say, "Oh, hate the world stage." I tell you the truth. There are some people involved, even Yankasa, your brothers and sisters, to say be a kiddy money or more. They've gotten good out there. There's some involvement of Empire. And when Empire is like an American label and that, so we would have to continue to work hard to gain the attention of people who can take us to the world.
I'm super proud and excited about Ghanaian artists signing up to international music record labels.
And even I don't know about the deal with Black Sheriff, but also so I know he has a certain affiliation with one of these deals too. So you can attest to the fact.
Making promise with Sony Music, Jackie
exactly.
with Sony Music,
right.
And,
they have different deals.
2021, that was a hashtag. Stoneboy for Grammy. Stoneboy for Grammy. Stoneboy for Grammy. I feel who the hashtag you could see. Everybody saying.
The woman says, I'm so much anti hashtag now say. So who follow Grammy Nankasa now? Nominees crania the ABI you can check and call people who are experienced. There's always there's a consideration. I say if you follow a Grammy page saying the only win a Grammy pay, but a Grammy banner say you are considered. There is that state where you put out your stuff near the idea, and then you can solicit for that push. That's just what we did. So that was not necessary. Say, Ghanaians, a few, not all Ghanaians. I mean, a few people didn't understand and misconstrued and all of that. So that was just it. There was a with the works we've done. We were liable to have promoted for consideration. So that is what we did.
Let me also congratulate you over the weekend. Your performance at VGMA was epic.
Thank you.
2 years break and the return to VGMA. And then I was signed back.
Thank you very much. We've been a part of the scheme from time before the CAC the Faribai. In the emphasis and Sisa and Yadianka or be take a break, because particularly me, I've always been with VGMA till the 2019 where they imposed the ban. Into impose the ban, and a ban say yen to me and join and almost be ban because the ban was supposed to have been indefinite. So if probably there was no ban, maybe the 2020 we could still have worked with them. But there was a ban anyway. So, and then they came back to have lifted the ban. But I think there were issues that were supposed to be discussed and leveled so that my comeback would be like there's nothing hidden in the ground. So over the period of time, I think we've managed to get talking to try to set a meeting. And then we did a few meetings and then we spoke about however the thing is supposed to be, because mainly speaking, this is Ghana Music Awards. If I continue to be a musician in Ghana, I will forever continue to lend my services and be a part of anything that is Ghana music, irrespective. So we got to a point that I know many organizers now very cool. Well, I mean, we were not. These are my elderly. Maybe now one or two but there's no confusion. So I'm really glad to have been back to still contribute my quota to the whole Ghana Music Awards scheme. So that is what saw my return come back.
On the night of that unfaithful, incident.
Yeah.
I was about to present. In fact, I mentioned.
Yes, you did present. I won the award. It's in my house right now. So
okay. Come on, some here.
And they come here 6 no.
Okay. Charterhouse, organizers of VGMA, the announcement by some band. Can say previous awards are including award of that night.
Sir, madam fee said a banana come see.
Oh, I go check.
You from to office.
It one fan koda.
There be. Someone of the mammy man kwan kwatwe. One put at the man. My mamma train. It is a fear someone have some more idea. Na ebibi na abentia nka omo nka so omo beje ise asem no so no na e wo me homi kipi e se dia yewi asem na ise asem no so yewi enti aka
over the
weekend I just am record a new one fresh one no? Oh but aka
over the weekend our VGMA we need music for good, right?
Yes.
Music for good award that you share corporate social initiative and I say a aboa your society addressing a challenge and I say bibia a higher na obi anka wasem na ode illegal mining galamsey nipe wu ene hu sensem bebre ode ye nwoma ewini award okasemu no. In the video that they projected, you mentioned the fact that one kasawo background puno.
The favorite song,
and Nisa and
True.
What went into that song? Any personal experience or a story you heard out there, Sanyo?
Yeah. Said any if said I'm a ball wrong go no. From that time 2014, say 13 now. 2014, I've always had an edge to use my my craft to actually speak about these things because I only say as a musician, no, these things are very important for you to add your voices to because these masses are all part of where you've gotten to reach. So you cannot stand in isolation without addressing the things that matter to them and even yourself because also so I've always been an advocate on that level. Until one time COVID nimuno, I did a few songs like that. I did we now go in, and I'm here again. And so I just felt that was the right time to drop it. But to drop it and just let it go like a song, we say no. So I had to put resources to that. I actually, anytime I remember that song, I remember how much I really spent on making sure I got the song recorded, shot, the videos, mastered, and that rhythm was played live. And I'm happy, say, I was able to do that. I remember, say, it came up as a conversation where I think people were like, why would I use, why would I spend so much resources in addressing such? Not from explanation that I had, not because they don't like it, but because it is an issue that has been there from yesteryears. But I also believe, say George Floyd, he's not the first black man but on we all saw the
Black Lives Matter.
The Black Lives Matter because that tells me, say, the more we speak about it, I may not be the first one to speak about it, but maybe the continuous one day so we don't have to give up. And I'm here video and many J pass Vodafone 4, on my comeback, they recognize that song. So I've won like the Vodafone Green Ghana Award and then the Music for Good with the same song. I'm very, very happy. This is my first time I'm winning BBC, and I think this one I come akuma
so far enyum do say na wo what they about out.
Enyum dem gidi say bebre with the features and singles. But my album 4, because album ni be cry be a 29 tracks, it be a 24 tracks, it be a 15 tracks near there. But singles ni features no so do so. But ekikako afina grown ba be shase.
Okay, wonyum nyina lyrics okay ni nyina.
You didn't even carry Nina, but boy, I remember 1 2 1 2.
What performing my wonyum be we refill lyrics and
be 1,000. This is only artist. If you all can win, if it's all win now, we can walk 8. If it's all, It's a for sure.
And edu baby and now
I rehearsals, you know. It's a rehearsals we bring now for account team. So you know rehearsal is part of the but say lyrics they'll be to my as I'm crying you chewy cut rock ra. What chewy say 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, exam time do what be every you know. Easy.
Urini BET 2015. What submitted works for BET Bill?
Sincerely, no, BET, no, me winning and me kai say me submit review. Me kai mom if I'm me kai me because omo kasa so omo hwehwe ni amampi oh and omo de ye de omo ye e bia me checking am who but me I was nominated me winning 15 I think me I went back 17 and 18 you know but I haven't me kai say I submitted anything.
All right, I'm sorry for Stonebwoy a press conference on the signing deal with Universal Records, Universal Music, and Def Jam. No, okay, say price no assessor. The price has changed. Yeah, call commercial break.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Call commercial break. Yeah, but Stonebwoy at the rate card ebeto say obo wa asankregwa or just say. Oba watakradia or just say Oba Kumasia or just say Oba Owede Asia or just say stay tuned for a Stonebwoy rate card. We'll be right back.
OKFM 101.7.